Hi, Flowy Yogis. Today I will be guiding you through a slow vinyasa class, gently moving your whole body. So grab a blanket if you'd like, move with intention, and I'll see you on your mat. Let's get started. If you have a blanket you'd like to use just to place under your bottom or your knees, you can go ahead and press pause and get one right now. Otherwise, let's just jump right in. We will begin in child's pose. Knees out wide, toes touch. Gently rest your hips on your thighs and walk your hands forward, placing your belly gently between your legs. Now, if you need, it's more comfortable to lift your hips or to place your blanket underneath your hips between your calves and your bottom, you can do that. I'm gonna just rest my head down onto the floor. I think for myself, I'm just gonna rest my hips onto my heels. So just relax your head and neck down. Maybe wiping your head side to side. Wiping away stress, wiping away fears, anything that doesn't serve you in this moment or today. Just let that go for your practice. Let's engage our breath, breathing in deeply through our nose, filling our lungs with air. At the very top, seal your lips and exhale out of your nose. So taking slow and controlled breaths here. Really focusing on calming our mind and bringing our attention inward. Just noticing how your body's feeling and making adjustments as you need. Always honoring your body, the changes that are happening within your body. Every day is different. So be kind to yourself, kind to your body. And do what you can. That's most important. On your next inhale breath, I want you to think about something or the reason why you decided to take this class today. Perhaps your body has been aching, or perhaps it is something within your mind and heart that you need. Whatever the reason, I want you to identify it. And let's set our intention surrounding this thought, surrounding this reason. Always moving with intention. Let's take a deep inhale breath. Breathe your intention for class today. And exhale, send it out. On your next inhale breath, rock forward onto the hands and knees for tabletop position. Shoulders stacked over your wrists, knees under your thigh, or hips rather. Inhale, we'll take cow pose, softening the elbows, gazing up, opening the chest. And exhale, cat pose, pushing the floor away, rounding the spine, hugging the belly in. Inhale, cow pose, moving breath to movement, shoulders down out of the ears. And exhale, cat pose. So really just Making this feel good for your body. And if one position feels better than the other, stay there. Be mindful of your breath. Training your body how to breathe when you move. How to breathe to calm the mind, calm the heart rate. So good. And then meet in a neutral spine, flat back. On your next inhale breath, tuck the toes, and exhale, press back, downward facing dog. So first down dog of the day, you can pedal the legs right and left, get some blood flowing in those legs. Your feet can be hip width or as wide as the mat. Really take the legs as wide as you need. Then work through the ankles, circle the ankles. Spread all 10 fingers wide. The heels of your hands and press them firmly into the floor, sending your hips to the ceiling and heels down towards the mat. Press your chest through your biceps. Feel that nice long length. The back of your legs. It should feel really nice. On your next inhale breath, gaze forward between your hands and slowly, carefully walk your feet behind your wrists. I'm going to go ahead and place my blanket behind my mat as we carry on with our class. So I'm going to widen my stance here for ragdoll, maybe just a little wider than your mat, and soften the knees. Place your belly right between your thighs and rest your head and neck down. So just relaxing your upper body. Shake out your shoulders, shake out your neck, shake out your head. And come back to the breath. You can keep your hands planted on the floor, or if you'd like, you can carry your elbows into your hands for a deeper stretch. Nice slow breaths here. Great. Releasing the hands to the floor. Go ahead and heel your feet into about a little wider than hip width distance. Softening the knees. Inhale, slowly rise up. One vertebra at a time. And the head is last to arrive. Great. Inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, press them down. And let's do that 2 more times. Just getting the stress out of your shoulders. One last time. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Inhale, mountain pose. Reaching your arms up to the ceiling. Really have energy in your arms and your fingers. Soften your shoulders out of your ears. Press all toes into the floor, feeling grounded, and try not to lock the knees. I have a tendency to lock my knees, so just soften the knees. Yes, I just want you to feel a nice long spine here. Exhale, we'll take a soft back bend. Cactus the arms, gaze up, feel a nice openness along your upper body. Inhale back to center and exhale chair plank. Soften the knees, draw the arms down and back behind you. Good, shoulder blades hugging the spine. Again, chest is lifted and opened. Good, inhale, mountain, lift up. And exhale, forward fold, let's swan dive the arms. Leading to the heart, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Shoulder blades hug the spine once more. And exhale, step back, high plank. Plant the palms, step back long. Good. So nice, strong posture here. We still want to build strength in our body when we're pregnant. So just If this is feeling too much, you can drop to the knees. We're still building strength here. Take a deep inhale, breath in. And exhale, we're gonna slowly lower ourselves down to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. You can let your thighs and knees soften to the floor, no problem. Or if you'd like, you could press the tops of your feet into the mat, lifting the thighs and knees. And exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Good. So this will be our sun A, and we will flow breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward between the hands. Exhale, step the feet behind the wrists. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Nice flat back here. Exhale, forward fold, release the head and neck down. Inhale, sweep the arms to the side, mountain pose. Nice and slow, moving breath to movement. Exhale, back bend, lift the chest, cactus the arms. Inhale, mountain, lift the arms high. And exhale, sit down low. Chair plane, reach the fingertips behind you. Weight is in the heels. Inhale, mountain, rise up. And exhale, swan dive forward. Leading with the chest, releasing the head and neck down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, step back long, chaturanga, high to low plank. You can drop the knees down, release the toes, bend the elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog, heart lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Coming back to the breath here. Well done, everyone. So good. Hips are high, heels are low. I've been feeling a little bit of restless legs, so down dog is a great posture for this because we really stretch the backs of our legs from our heels all the way up towards our glutes, to our hamstrings, calves. It's fantastic. Okay, moving on to sun B. Inhale, right leg to the sky. If this is too much, just go straight to forward lunge, drawing the knee into the outside of your right wrist, letting your belly come inside the right thigh. We'll drop the knee down and take a nice runner's lunge, so release the toes here. Now you can stay up onto the hands, or if you want to go further, you're going to drop to the forearms, releasing your head and neck down to the floor. So once again, honoring the body, listening to the body, doing what feels good. That should be your mantra. Throughout all these classes, just do you. Take the modifications you need. Don't take any modifications at all. Really just listen to you. Listen to your body, your heart, your mind. Good. If you're not already on your hands, lift up onto the hands. You can heel-toe your foot in just a smidge. Tuck the back toes for support. Bring the right hand perhaps on the opposite side of your right foot. So you're framing your foot. Inhale, low lunge. So you're gonna reach the arms to the sky here. Now this is a great opportunity if you have a blanket, you feel too much pressure on that left knee, you can place your knee on your blanket. So, watch your balance there. Reach the arms to the sky. Take a deep inhale, breath in. Try to have knee over ankle alignment. Lifting the chest, breathing through this, feeling a nice hip stretch. If it's too much on the hip, you can bring the hips back over your left knee. So again, just honoring your body. Left hip forward, right hip back. Good. And on your next exhale, release the hands down and pyramid pose. Tuck the back toes if they're not already tucked and lift the hips. You are going to bring that foot in and let the head and neck just hang. Now, you can come up onto spider fingers, or you can bring your hands to your shin. Just make sure your hips are square. So I'm constantly bringing the left hip forward and the right hip back. Belly on the inside of your right thigh. Release the head and neck down. You can soften that front knee, if that helps. And just breathe. Well done. Right hand on the inside of the right foot. Inhale, triangle pose, opening up that left hip and your chest, gazing up to the top hand, or forward or down at the mat. So whichever you feel most balanced. I find it easiest to look down at the floor. If you want more of a challenge, you can gaze up to the hand. Yogi's choice. Breathing into this posture, really tucking the hips under. With triangle, you want to feel like you're in between two panes of glass. So nice flat posture. You don't want to set the hips back, but rather forward and under. One shoulder on top of the other. Good, and release down. Inhale, Prasarita. You're gonna spider finger your fingers to the middle of your body, center of the mat. Toes in, heels out. Soften the knees if you need, if you'd like. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders down. You bend into the elbows. Just enjoy this forward fold, hamstring stretch. I also feel this on the outside of my calves. If you want, you can step onto the heels for a more intense stretch, or even peace finger your fingers and embrace your big toes, sending your elbows wide and your top of the head closer towards the mat. Come back to your slow and controlled breaths. Your next inhale breath, rise up, arms to the side. Nice and slow, pressing the feet into the floor. And exhale, warrior two. Pivot your front foot towards the front of the mat. Bend into that front knee. So nice, strong warrior here. Chest lifted, energy in the arms and the fingers. Back quadricep is engaged. And you are breathing. Yes, good. Well done. I want you to feel strong in this posture, because you are strong. On your next inhale breath, you're going to straighten that front leg and lift that right arm up and back. Side body stretch. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And then chaturanga, cartwheel the arms down. All the way through. You can go through your vinyasa flow, stepping that right foot back, coming to the knees, or not, and then coming down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, push the floor away. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Good. Let's take a breath here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. All the way through. If you need, you can use your hand to bring that foot forward. We're gonna go into runner's lunge. So taking whichever variation you took on the other side, keeping the body balanced. I was on my forearms, so I'm gonna drop to the forearms. And just release your head and neck down. Use this opportunity to come back to your intention. Be mindful. Inhale, come up onto the hands if you're not already. Heel toe your foot just a little bit. Bring your left hand on the outside of your left foot. Tuck your back toes and inhale, low lunge, reaching the arms up to the ceiling. Now again, if you want to put that blanket underneath your knee, please go ahead and do that now. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Find your balance. Find your focus or drishti. Yes. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. Enjoy this hip stretch here. If it's a bit too intense, you can kind of come back over the right knee. If you want a little more, then hinge forward into your left knee, front knee. That's it. Good, exhale, dropping the arms down. Inhale, pyramid pose. Lifting the hips and the back foot forward. Drawing the right hip forward and the left hip back. Releasing the head and neck down towards the floor. Breathing thoughtfully, slowly. Softening the front knee if needed, relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders. This is all about the hamstrings here, stretching, taking care of our bodies, doing something good for ourselves, making time for ourselves. Drawing the left hand on the inside of the left foot. Inhale, right arm to the sky, triangle pose. Softening the front knee if that helps you balance. Again, drawing the hips under as much as you can, relaxing that top shoulder out of your ear. Yes, great work. Keep breathing, nice and slow, controlled. And go ahead and release the hand down. Inhale, Prasarita. Spider finger your fingers to the center of the mat. Heels out, toes in. Let your head and neck relax down. Now you can take any variation you'd like here. You can do the peace fingers, stand on your heels. You can even release your hands behind your back. Softening the knees, feeling very grounded here, and then pressing your shoulder blades together, palms of the hands together. Coming back to the breath. Bring the weight to the toes. And release. Inhale, arms to the side, slowly rise up. Pivot that left foot forward. There we go. Bend into the left knee. Strong warriors here. Engaging the back quadricep. Inhale, reverse triangle, lengthen, reach behind you. Nice long stretch from the top of your left hand to the bottom of your left foot. And chaturanga all the way down. high to low plank, or you can go straight to down dog. And breathe as you flow. Yes. And coming back to the breath. And inhale, gaze forward between the hands and walk the feet behind the wrists and slowly rise up. Great. Make sure you have your balance. And we're going to move on to our balance series, tree pose. So I want you to feel grounded in your left foot and prop that right foot to kickstand. We're gonna go into tree pose. Bring the hands to the heart and take a deep breath here on your own. Now you can stay in kickstand. You can bring that foot up towards your shin. And if you're feeling up to it, draw that right foot all the way up and in to your thigh. Pressing into your thigh. Yes. Finding your breath, finding your composure, finding your balance. Now, if you're not up for a balanced posture, release. You could always stay in child's pose here, or stay in a nice down dog, or just simply stay seated. Coming into the other side, just taking a nice short balance series today. Hands to the heart. Come back to the breath. Come into your kickstand, or bring the foot to the shin, or all the way up to the inside of your thigh. Again, always listening to the body, always doing what you feel you're up to doing. Taking a deep breath here, finding your focus, and release. Well done, yogis. Inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold, bend at the hips, soften the knees. And we're gonna slowly make our way down to the floor. Get there however you can. Now, if you'd like, you can sit on your blanket. We're gonna come into a butterfly pose, bottoms of the feet together. You can bring the hands to your ankles. Just take a nice deep inhale, breath in. And exhale, we're gonna take a forward fold. Release down. And inhale, flop back. If you want, you can hold on to your belly. And exhale forward. Yes. One final time, inhale, lift up. And exhale forward. Slowly rise up. Release the right leg out to the side. Draw the left foot in. We'll take a nice little side stretch here. So you can come up onto the hand, reach the arm up and over. Gaze under the arm or down at the leg. If you want to go a little further, you can reach towards that foot. Just make sure you're pressing that opposite hip down to the floor. Lengthening beyond that foot here. Other side. Left leg reaches out, right foot reaches in. Taking whichever variation you took on the other side. lengthening that side body. This should just feel really nice. You can relax that left foot here. Pressing my right hip down to the floor. So as I press my right hip down, I reach towards the left. So you find that nice length. This feels great. It feels good for you. And inhale, come on up. And exhale, release. We'll take double pigeon. This one's tough for me because I have tight hips, but with pregnancy, it's, as we know, it's good to have open hips. So we're gonna stretch our hips with double pigeon. So you're gonna draw that foot over the knee. Other knee stacks over the opposite foot. So go ahead, make sure you're up on your sit bones, rock side to side. Place your hands on your feet and knee, or you can just grab onto your belly here and just close your eyes. If you want a deeper stretch, you can spider finger your fingers forward and just relax your head, neck, and shoulders down. So take whichever variation suits you, suits your body. Some of us have extremely open hips. So if you want more of a challenge, as I mentioned, just reach those arms forward. Just relax your belly here. Slow breathing. Next inhale, rise up. Other leg. We're reaching the opposite leg over. Finding both hip bones planted firmly into the floor. Find whichever variation you'd like here. Just thinking about opening the hips. With every exhale breath, releasing stress, releasing tension from your hips, but also from your mind, your heart. If you want to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. And inhale, slowly rise up and release. Good, now we're gonna make our way down to our Shavasana, where we're gonna be lying on our left side. So you can use your blanket, if you have one, between your knees. If you have any sort of hip pain, just use your elbow underneath your head, or you can use your blanket as a pillow. So whichever you like. And grabbing onto your stomach here, baby. And just close your eyes. Letting go of thought. Just allowing yourself these next few moments to lie in complete stillness. Finding peace and quiet for yourself, something you so deserve. Let go of your breath. Drift off. to your happy place. And just be. On your next inhale breath, slowly rise up. You can keep your eyes closed or blink them open, coming into a comfortably seated position and bringing the hands to the heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. It has been my honor to guide you through your practice. Inhale your thumbs to the center of your forehead and exhale as we bow forward in honor of one another. From my heart to yours, Namaste.